So, I'm making this video about Daniel Cameron, which is a extremist Republican that's running for governor of Kentucky. So, Daniel Cameron actually went to court to try and nullify the Kentucky voters wanting to keep abortion access. He basically was trying to say the Kentucky voters couldn't make their own choice and that the state government can make the choice for them. And this is what the Republican Party is about. They claim they're for freedom. They claim they're for freedom of choice. And the honest truth is, the only thing they're for is freedom for certain people and for certain things. They want the state to impose restrictions on your own body, on your own choices. Then they want to make it to where companies can screw you and you can't sue them, where they're basically immune from being held accountable. They are making it to where you don't have a say-so in your vote. They're gerrymandering to where they break up districts to solidify their own power, which everybody knows is partisan gerrymandering. They talk about activist judges, and then they put judges on the court that are purely political, and the only reason why they was put on there is to do their bidding, getting rid of your rights, making it to where you have less rights, to where you have less choice. Kentucky needs to reject Daniel Cameron, and they need to reject the Republican legislator. They are trying to force things on the citizens of Kentucky that the citizens of Kentucky do not agree with. And they also took power of Andy Beshear to make it easier for them to go against the will of the Kentucky population. So they're not for freedom. They're not for choice. They are for authoritarianism, and they're for forcing their values on everybody. And the people of Kentucky need to reject Daniel Cameron, and they need to reject the Republicans in the legislature. We need to get sanity back in the government. There should not be a one-party system. But right now, in a lot of red states, it is a one-party system, and those states have the most gun violence. They also have the most guns. They have more homicides per capita than anywhere in the country, and the majority of them are red states who are almost uniformly in control. They stifle dissent, and that's not good for our country. We need two parties. We don't only need Democrats. We need Democrats and Republicans. But with a caveat, we need Democrats and Republicans that are genuine, that really do want to do the right thing. Right now, the Republican Party is disingenuous. The Democratic Party is not good at messaging, but they are for the people. Regardless if you're black, brown, white, it doesn't matter. They're for people. They're for choice. Choice and inclusion can only make us stronger and better. Diversity is not a negative thing, it's a positive thing. Learning other points of view from other cultures is a good thing. It's a good thing for people, for humanity in general. And I know that that's the kind of world I want to live in. I want to live in a world that we understand each other, that we get along, and that we don't hate each other, that there's no reason to be cruel and inhumane to people who do not look like you. But that's just my opinion. Unfortunately, I'm one person, but I do believe that the majority of this country, especially young people, that's younger generation than I am, also believe that, and I believe that a reckoning is coming for conservatives and conservatism in the Republican Party. Now, like I said, I don't want there to be a one-party system. I want there to be a two-party system because, you know, one party can go off the rails and do stupid shit if there's nobody to push back on it. So there's an incentive to be a two-party system, but it has to be two healthy parties. It can't just be one party. It can't just be, you know, one ideology. It has to be multifaceted and multicultural if possible. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Cherish your family. Have a nice evening, and goodbye.